first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. We seem to be moving around like we were playing underwater in that first half. Second half, we need to come out with more urgency.
Good luck in the second half. Kevin, a visibly frustrated young man.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
That reach he's shown, Greg, has certainly been fantastic in getting to some of these shots. I mean, he looks like he's got telescopic arms out there.
Pacers trail by 3. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Duncan is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Parker in at the point guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And the rejection by Leonard. Parker passes to Ginobili. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Ginobili. And that's 17 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
George with no one around. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Off the screen, Aldridge, no luck. Pacers trail by 4. Puts it up from 12. Good D by Parker. San Antonio's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Ginobili dishes to Parker. And here's Leonard from 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. And that's 19 points for Kawhi Leonard. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And Turner kicks to Ellis. Back to Turner. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
A signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
Screen by Duncan. Here's Leonard. Excellent D there from George.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And the foul called on Freak.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it.
San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David West, he's checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mills in for Manu Ginobili. Then for the Pacers, Turner's checked in for Turner. Hill comes in for Allen. And it's C.J. Miles in for George Hill. Ellis against Parker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Turner against West. Here's Hill. Again, Indiana.
Just couldn't get a hand in the face on that one.
That's using what you got. He's got a height advantage, put it to good use there, and got himself a clean look.
And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Taking a look back over the last month, Kevin, let's see how Indiana stacked up. First in shooting percentage, third in scoring, and they're number 3 in team assists. A group of unselfish players who don't mind making the extra pass.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
A minute 42 left in the third. And George kicks to Turner. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Turner's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
To the inside, West, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 6.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
It's stolen by West. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And what do you guys think so far about the Spurs? Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Diaw. Leonard comes in for Anderson. And it's Ginobili in for Tony Parker. The Pacers also changing it up. Turner comes in for Jordan Hill. And LaVoy Allen subbed in for C.J. Myers. On the court right now for the Pacers. Turner in at center. Ellis is out there with Hill. Then there's LaVoy Allen. And it's George in at the small forward. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. He has 23 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
And Clark, it'll definitely help their cause.
Leonard with the ball. George picks him up, and it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's Mills. Inside. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. And that's now 25 points for Aldridge. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's Ellis on the wing. To halt the run. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 7th assist here tonight. Now Mills. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
It has been a 3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's San Antonio. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Aldridge. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Both free throws good from Aldridge. Pacers trail by 12. George passes to Turner. And Aldridge comes over to help. The kick out to Hill. Turner with a screen on Leonard. Hill, no good.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
West dishes to Mills. Over to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's George. Good. George has got 19 points.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Aldridge is screened. And Mills kicks to Leonard. There's the pick. Mills passes to Ginobili. San Antonio again missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Leonard attacking. No good off the front iron. Pacers trail by 10, and George kicks to Hill. That is good. Hill's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And it's Turner off the drive. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Turner's got 30 points.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Here's George. Here's Allen. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ginobili dishes to Aldridge. He feeds it to Mills. Aldridge a screen. Mills passes to Leonard. And the Spurs scoring again.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Pacers trail by 10. Ellis kicks to Turner. Nobody near Allen. Nails the 16-footer.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Aldridge a screen. Elbow shot is on the way. They get it again. For Indiana, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. No one near Turner as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 7th assist in the game. And Leonard has it in the corner. West a screen on George. Leonard attacking. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And that one's good, Ellis.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but something gave them a jolt, and now they're knocking down everything. We got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Leonard has been playing really well. 31 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for West. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Hill dishes to Allen. It's Ellis on the wing. To the inside. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Ginobili. That's good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Pacers trail by 7. It's George on the wing, covered by Parker. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Aldridge, the pass to Parker. Here's Ginobili, and Turner with the block. Hill kicks to Turner. Looking for Allen and gets it there. Soft touch off the glass. And now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Duncan goes in. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. 14 points for Duncan.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Here's George. Allen kicks to Turner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Turner's got 13 points in the second half. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Puts it up off the inbound. Leonard, no luck.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Back to Turner. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch.
Parker with it. He's picked up by Hill. Goes up at the stripe. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. On the wing, Ellis to take the lead. And the Pacers another three. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
To the paint, Duncan. To end the run, gets the bucket and the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The Pacers making a switch here. Hill's checked in. That one misses for Duncan. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Turner dishes to George. Rebound San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14 points. Ginobili the pass to Parker. Yes!
And you can see it in his eyes right now. Parker is going for the jugular.
And it's still within reach.
But they have to be really close to perfect from here on out. I mean, they have to get their offense right on target, right on point immediately.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs Dance Team.
Here's Parker. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Aldridge. Ooh, offline. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. Live from the 8. Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. And the Pacers start off with the ball. So the overtime period is now ticking away. Should be fun. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Pacers. Turner, he's in it. center. Hill is out there with Paul George. Then there's Hill, and it's Ellis at the shooting guard position. And it's good. Aldridge has got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Ellis kicks to Turner to the inside, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Ellis against Parker. Spurs working the ball around now. Aldridge, good.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Pass to Ellis. And it's Turner off the drive. Launches a three. Here's Hill. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Ginobili. Here's Duncan. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass. They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
And Parker, here we go. Again, the Spurs good for 2. The Pacers have gone 3 for 5 for their shot since we got started here in overtime. They set the pick. A clear look for George. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
George dishes to Ellis. He kicks to Turner. Leonard brings the double team. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And the wing jumper offline. Ginobili outside. To the paint. Here's Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. And it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He's going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And the Spurs with possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Aldridge and Turner with the block. Hill drives in.
Look at what Hill has done so far. 13 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 3 shots.
good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. The turnaround. San Antonio again missing. The Pacers have gone 5 for 9 on field goal attempts so far in the overtime period.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch, that was a punch in the gut to these fans.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Here's Duncan, and Turner with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Here's Leonard, and a strong finish with 2 hands. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. Turner with a screen on Ginobili. Down low, goes up off the pick. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Parker kicks to Leonard. And that's collected by Hill. Yes!
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's Ginobili. Nails it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Ginobili is out for bucket. You can see it in his eye.
George passes to Turner. Back to George. On the pass to Turner. Dishes it to Hill. Money!
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, and strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
We got time. Don't rush up. Get the best look.
Ginobili dishes to Aldridge. Out to Parker. Screen by Duncan. Back to Aldridge. Can't cash in. No good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They escape with a victory, although they needed Clark an extra period to get it done.
Well, I think it was one heck of a ball game. Both teams gave great effort, and the bounces just went their way in overtime.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, once again, you find yourself with a points and rebounds double-double. Is that something you've come to expect from yourself on a nightly basis?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game.